you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And the dunk by Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
The kick out to Bane. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bridges for 3. And no good that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Brunson kicks to Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Bane, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Bane. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day. In the league, Towns gets the job done down low.
Morant with it. Bridges covering. Bane for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. There's the triple. Towns. It's Towns on the follow. He's got 9.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Pass to Wells. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Hard finds Towns. Nails the wide open jump shot. Towns has got 11 points.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Morant outside. Pass to Wells for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Delta Center. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers. Missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing on the board. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Bain passes to Wells. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends. And it's infectious for his teammates.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Yeah, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh. But he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brunson. Towns in the corner. New York missing again. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hart. No good. Shot missing. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And we'll be back. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edie out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain so dangerous from out there.
There's the lob to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Wells. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Morant dishes to Wells. Back to Morant. Shoots over Bridges, and it's Morant missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Takes a 3. Edie with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
To the middle. Out to Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bridges against Morant. And no good. Some solid defense from Hart. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Towns, a screen on Bain. Fires from 14. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bridges.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
Morant kicks to Bain. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edey. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Edey's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Anunoby outside. And a miss there on the triple.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by Hart.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Last outing for Memphis. They won that game against the Jazz. Morant against Bridges. Morant passes to Wells. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 6. On the wing, Anunoby puts up a deep 3. Another shot, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Bain sets the screen for Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Towns finds Bridges. Fires the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies, thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court.
2 quarters of play complete. It'll be the Mavericks against the Magic in Orlando. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
2 elite squads.
Keeping things moving along, what a first half we just saw from Desmond Bain.
Locked in offensively.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Aldama. 3-pointer. Here's Kennard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play. Kennard showing some strength that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Payne looking around. Outside Robinson. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's the screen. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And the jumper falls for him.
And Payne just pulling up in that sweet J motion.
32-25.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pippen kicks to Kennard. Back to Pippen. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Huff. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And McBride gets it to go.
Great look, courtesy of Ochoa.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama.
31.
They set the screen. Makes it off the glass. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ochoa finds Payne. Here's Beauchamp. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Huff passes to Aldama.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Here's Huff. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Ochoa.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Snatched away. Kennard on the wing. Defended by McBride. Aldama gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Beauchamp gets it to go. Here's Pippen. Now Aldama. Pass to Stefan. Stolen by Robinson. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McBride, guarded by Bain. Shoots. McBride finds Payne. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Morant's with the drive. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 8.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Payne with it. Pass to Ochoa. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and 4.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And here is Hart. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Bridges against Morant. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Anunoby. Kept alive. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. The trade. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Wells wide open. Sinks the triple.
Wells, 3-point goal.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Hart with a screen on Jackson. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Hart with a screen on Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Bridges. And it's Morant missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Anunoby can't get that one to fall.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Jackson against Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on defense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Stolen.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Anunoby outside. They need this. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Payne for 3. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Anunoby outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. And another turnover here by New York.
Memphis.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jaren Jackson.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Puts up a three. Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. From past the arc. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett.
always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And here's Bridges. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Turner from outside the arc. The Knicks pull it in. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Halliburton. And a nice finish on the layup.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard, and the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hart. Stolen by Siakam. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. The finish! And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Hart finds Anunoby.
Oh, what a pass! Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
It's good.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Another one falls for New York.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton goes. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Now here's Towns. Last game he had 34 points.
On the defensive end, Turner really knows how to make his presence felt.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Mathurin passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Again, the miss by Towns.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Over Towns. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Hart. Still without a bucket. New York again can't hit. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Turner. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Here's Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got his third bucket of the night.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
He got it up. It doesn't go for him. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the floor for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Now here's Towns. Hart with a screen on Turner. Here's Towns. And again, the Knicks missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 12. Mathurin with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Turner. Siakam with a screen on Towns. Turner passes to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, Siakam's got a great head on his shoulders. They'd be smart to use him in that set as much as possible.
Here's Anunoby. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Mathurin against Brunson. Outside Mathurin. It's tipped. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Bridges. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Halliburton with the ball. Hard covering to the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Siakam against Bridges. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving him so many clean looks.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And a deep three from Towns. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. To the inside, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. McConnell, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Knicks trail by 14. Outside Achua. On the take, Achua with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Toppin, and so it's Indiana going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like...
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, they're playing...
And that's a wrap-up.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Precious Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside Payne. Robinson, a screen on McConnell. Here's Payne. And it's New York scoring again.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Beauchamp. Misses the 3.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's McBride. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Blocking foul called on Cameron Payne.
changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Jackson in for McConnell.
Walker. Jackson.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Sinks the tray. Toppin's got 5 points.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
Jackson against Payne. Inside. Achua inside. No good on the shot. Oh, nice D from Walker. To the middle. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's Shepard, defended by Payne. Here's Furphy. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That's from
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Toppin shot is off. Knicks trail by 14. Minute 32 left in the third. Pass to Achua. Here's Beauchamp. Back to Achua. Stolen by Jackson. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Shepard.
Pacers substitution. Mathurin.
A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Toppin left side. McConnell outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to McConnell. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. McConnell's got his second basket of the night. New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's McBride. Here's Achua. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Toppin. Here's Halliburton. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
New York, again, can't hit. Pacers leading by 17. Outside Neesmith. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Halliburton misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And an only for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. McConnell left side. Knocked loose. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line, 1 shot.
Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knock.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers up by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton, and it's Matherin in at the 3 spot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Brunson with the triple.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Siakam finds Turner. Siakam with a screen on Towns. Turner passes to Siakam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Anunoby for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. McConnell against Hart. Now here's Turner. Down low. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam!
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Hard against Siakam. Goes up on the wing. New York again can't hit.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Anunoby for 3. Offensive rebound.
You're such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up to the Indiana Pacers. A good look from Matherin. And Indiana misses again.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
From the right block, out to the right wing. Towns against Turner. For 3, Matherin knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And with each made 3, Matherin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Here's Anunoby. That doesn't go either for Anunoby. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
It's Siakam with the drive. Halliburton's got an open look. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Pacers substitution, number 5, Jarrett Walker.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.
Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst. To the start of your season helps you find a rhythm very early.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Neesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Morant with it. The shot's good.
Oh, one thing about... Oh, he's determined.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Down low. In the corner, it's Payne. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
When you're as accurate as Payne, you love doing this, giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Good on the 3-point shot.
The real come at us. And we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Payne. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Wells. Jackson dishes to Morant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Edey, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Halliburton against Payne. Outside Mathurin. Back to Turner. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Halliburton against Morant. Clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Halliburton. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here's Neesmith. Last time out, he had 13 points. Bain against Mathurin. Pass to Edey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Mathurin. And here is Turner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Good season for him last year. Last season, how about 22 points per? 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
.58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Payton for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bain.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
2 on the clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Edey with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
It's a tie game in Memphis. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with Neesmith, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson, still without a basket. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Inside. Here's Turner, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Indiana leading, and they're pushing it up. Floats it up there for Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Turner with the steal. And now Siakam pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And here's Halliburton following John Morant's 3. The shot by Turner, no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Bain following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Bain, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded closely. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Ruff's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in. Now, here's McConnell. Siakam sets a screen for McConnell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. McConnell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. The Grizzlies have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Now, here's McConnell. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
They set the pick. On the wing, Bain. Neesmith covering. Bain passes to Huff. Good work defensively by Turner.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Mathurin passes to McConnell. Spins. Back to Mathurin. Pulls from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Mathurin picks him up. Morant passes to Jackson. The 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Huff. Turner covering. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Indiana Pacers.
When you look at...
And that concludes...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Pippen. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's Pippen on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Pippen. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Kennard. Neesmith covering. Kennard's shot is off. Pacers leading by 5. Mathurin passes to Turner. Yep, that one goes. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Pippen for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And here is Toppin. Lobbed up there for Mathurin. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is one of the things that makes Mathurin so exciting to watch. That ability to finish on alley-oops.
Here's Stefans, covered by Siakam. And again, Memphis no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Toppin up top. A 3-ball. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Siakam, a screen on Pippen. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Out to the wing. Here's Toppin. Off target from the wing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Huff. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. Coming off a terrific season. He's around 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And Indiana making a change here. Ryan is checked in for Siakam. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Stefans, guarded by Walker. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. Over Shepard. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got 4 points in the quarter. Toppin, a screen on Pippen. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Shepard. Here's Bryant. And he gets the bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Aldama. Toppin covering. Aldama passes to Pippen. From the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Pacers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Jackson. He has yet to score. Count the basket.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Jackson against Morant. Now, here's Toppin. There's Jackson with the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Memphis trailing here. To the middle. Turner with the steal. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Bain finds Morant. It's good. This game is all even.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Bain against Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Stolen by Jackson. And they're running. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Those long arms of Jackson Jr. getting in the passing lanes.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Now, here's Nesmith. And it's off from three-point range. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Morant kicks to Bain. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Outside for Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
On the wing, Mathurin. Turner with it. Now guarded by Wells. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Mathurin. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Now it's a 3-point Indiana lead. Outside, Bain. Pass to Morant. For the 3. That shot off.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And it's Mathurin missing. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wells with it. He's against Turner. And the dunk by Wells.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Halliburton. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Jackson. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was ready to shoulder the load there.
Here's Here's Halliburton. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Payne with the screen on Halliburton. Morant trades in. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turner for three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Morant against Halliburton. Morant trades in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
They get the rebound. Pass to Nesmith. Fires the three. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's offline from half court. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
To win the game. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
opening day, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point. Here's Edey. For 3. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. From deep three-point land. That shot, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Right side, Brunson. Oh, got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. Up ahead. And the basket by Bane.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Towns. Last game he had 34 points. Hart with a screen on Jackson. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Here's Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. To the left side wing. And it's Brunson missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Bane against Bridges. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Towns a screen on Morant. And here's Brunson from the arc. They grab their own miss. Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got 8.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Some room here for Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Towns. No points so far.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?"
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Towns. Memphis with a rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Now here's Towns. Pulls up. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Hart, the open shot. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Morant against Brunson. Morant with it. Takes a three. Wells misses. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintained.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Jackson outside. Morant with a screen on Hart. Hart against Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 4.
Memphis foul. Edey. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Towns, a screen on Payne from deep. Anunoby can't get it to go. Grizzlies lead by 4. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Brunson. And here's Anunoby. Last game, he had 28 points. 6 to shoot. Hart from long range. Doesn't go that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Outside Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Morant looking around. Spins. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Bane against Bridges. Jackson, right side. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Bane.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Bane, no good. Anunoby finds Brunson. Hart can't hit. Anunoby against Jackson. The 3 is up. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Hart. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Bane driving to the basket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
Here's Bridges. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run. Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Bridges passes to Achua. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Athletic jam by Achua going upstairs to throw down the lob.
Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us?
Well, I think for the Knicks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Knicks.
Where's the intent?
And that's it for halftime.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for New York, Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Achua. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 slot. Here's Huff. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Yep, that one goes. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Pippen. And there's the drive. Basket counts.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Well, the Knicks shooting is around 55% so far. Robinson's defense is always a factor for him, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful. How about the quick shot from Achua, not giving the D any time to react?
Aldama outside. Launches a 3. Shot clock at 6. Huff, the pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here he goes. Beauchamp passes to Achua. Achua with a screen. Here's Beauchamp. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Here's Huff. Robinson defending. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And New York has possession. It's a 5-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yep, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Pass to Aldama. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Screen by Robinson. Right side Payne. Here's the 3. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Aldama outside. They set the pick. And he makes it on the layup. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Payne hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to McBride. Up and over Kennard. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Aldama, the pass to Kennard. Back to Aldama. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Down low. Lets it fly. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Payne, pass to McBride. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. Huff picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. A line change here for Memphis.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta.
A big man with Towns' range is invaluable. You can put him anywhere and he can score it.
Moran against Brunson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's nice vision there. You see that? Pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Edey, covered by Towns. Hook loose.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Right side Moran. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Morant with a screen on Hart. Bridges with it, guarded by Morant. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Towns passes to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Here's the pick. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. Grizzlies lead by 7. Ja slithers his way in. Here's Wells. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And it's New York with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Towns. Hart. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Towns against Bain. They set the screen. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Morant. And Anunoby gets it to go. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
You can kind of feel the energy coming off of Anunoby right now. He's locked in and ready to continue his attack.
Stolen by Anunoby. Over Bain. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Bain, no good on that one.
And such a unique player. Bain is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Bain. There's the 3. They get it back. Here's Edey. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Wells. Anunoby covering. Inside. Here's Jackson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Anunoby on the wing. Fires the 3. Out to Bridges. From deep. He buries it from 3. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Morant against Bridges. Morant, the pass to Wells. Six on the shot clock. Morant with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Knicks foul. Jordan Green. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both shots good from the stripe.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they
season. Wow, it's fun to be here in Clark. This is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. Now Halliburton. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Halliburton and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here are the Knicks. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Here's Halliburton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Now Anunoby. Last game he had 28 points. There's the lob to Towns. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Bridges outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. This one for 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pacers trail by 7. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. You can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Halliburton outside. Siakam a screen on Brunson. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
That's a 2 from Towns. He trains the quick shot.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nesmith. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bridges against Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Mathurin against Brunson. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Siakam outside. No good from outside. Towns against Mathurin. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Bridges with the steal. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 6. Bridges inside the three-point line.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The shot by Turner, no good. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Siakam.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Bridges shot good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Anunoby. The layup off target.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. From deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:09 left in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And Towns drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Halliburton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Halliburton's got 11 points.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Offensive rebound. Towns, a screen on Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Hart, no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Siakam outside. Outside Turner. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hart. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Siakam. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Great to see you. And what a great start it's been for him. We'll see if he has the gas to finish the game strong.
He will if he uses my patented.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So it's the Pacers now. 8-point game. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepard out there with Nembhard. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Nembhard. He gets it in there. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Mathurin with a screen for Toppin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pacers trail by 11. Mathurin with a screen for Toppin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Here's Shepard into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Payne in the post. Emard covering. Rebounded by Jackson.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Emard. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin is a Skywalker, Obi. Insane verticality.
1:53 left to play in the third. Payne gets a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Nemhard. Payne covering. Pass to Toppin. Shoots. That shot off the mark. The Knicks leading by 5. To the wing on the left. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nemhard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Robinson. No scoring in this one. They get a hand on it. Pass to Beauchamp. 6 to shoot. McBride with the ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Nemhard. Good. Nemhard's got his third basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Toppin. D right on him. Shoots over Achua. And again, it's Indiana.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
He's providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And a great show. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 5. And New York looking at who they've got. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Oh, Anunoby in position. It's stolen by Mathurin. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. New York leading by 5. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Misses from close range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 13 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Good. Nothing but net.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And Toppin subbed in for Shepard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Clock at 6. Bridges finds Anunoby. Brunson, that's a two-pointer, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moments.
Bridges misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 5. Halliburton passes to Turner. Shoots over Towns. The shot by Turner no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Towns against Turner. And it's Towns penetrating. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Toppin. Outside Turner. Back to Toppin. Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Halliburton for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Halliburton against Brunson. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. Toppin passes to Siakam. Toppin against Anunoby. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. There's the steal. Brunson outside. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hart, wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Puts up a deep three. Can't connect. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin.
many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Indiana on offense. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
Allie, thank you.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Siakam from outside the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Now here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the length certainly helps Jackson Jr.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. From the wing. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Siakam against Jackson. They set the pick. Oh, it's stolen.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Siakam for 3. Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 5 now.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Edie. Morant against Halliburton. From downtown.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton very effective defensively. Forces the rogue shot.
There's a screen by Turner. Shot from the top of the key. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies station.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Now here's Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Turner passes to Nesmith. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Turner, a screen on Bane. There's Nesmith with the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Jackson outside. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
Turner finds Halliburton. And he's going for the oop here. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Morant against Halliburton. Jackson the screen. Morant the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Jackson. Outside Bane. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Jackson. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Siakam. Jack's up a 3. Jackson can't get it to go. Halliburton outside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Mathurin at the 2 with Nesmith at the 3. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And the shot goes in.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Jackson surveying the D. Up top, Bane. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Mathurin. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Mathurin's got his first basket.
Ooh, that's a smooth stroke from Mathurin.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. We'll coach one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Well, look at the activity of Morant all over the offensive glass.
The drive by Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Wells. Let's go with a 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Mathurin with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Jackson on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Morant looking for an opening. The shot off that time.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Pacers leading by 9. There's Nesmith with the 3. The rebound by Edey. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. From deep, Bane. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Neesmith with it. Guarded by Morant. Outside Mathurin. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bain. Halliburton against Morant. Bain from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now Turner. .46 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Knocked away. Here we go. And here's the fast break. Back to Bain. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Memphis.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Mathurin missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Indiana ahead, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And taking a look at the Pacers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Indiana Pacers.
They're hitting at a...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we have...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. We've got Luke Kennard, and it's Huff in at the 5.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Kennard can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 3. Toppin passes to Bryant. There's a screen by Toppin. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Kennard passes to Aldama. Here's Pippen. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Stevens. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Now the Pacers on the move. Now Bryant to the wing on the left. Toppin right side. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Indiana making a switch here. Nimhardt's checked in.
Onto the court for the Pacers, number 2.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pippen pass to Aldama. And counted from 19 feet away. Aldama's got his first 2 points.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Aldama, the pass to Huff. Launches it. It's hauled in by McConnell.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Shepard. Now here's Bryant. Toppin outside. And he hits the jump shot. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Huff, the pass to Pippen. Here's Huff. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. You look at Kennard. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year. And the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
And here are the Pacers now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Toppin left side. Second shot opportunity. Up pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Kennard. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The Grizzlies have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Picked by Aldama. Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing. Indiana leading by 15. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Nice shot by Stevens. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Bryant with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what...
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Grizzlies trail by 14. TJ McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Toppin in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Snatched away. Shot is up. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bane. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Halliburton drives. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint. A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Jackson with a screen on Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. It's tipped. Bane with it. Siakam covering. Outside Morant. Bane with a screen on Mathurin. In transition, here come the Pacers for the finish. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Halliburton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead, and these days there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition, but, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
There's Jackson Jr. with that huge catch radius. You can put that pass almost anywhere.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Nesmith with it. There's the triple. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From deep, Morant hits a 3-pointer.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Halliburton against Bane. Outside Nesmith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Cleared away by Wells.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Edey, the 17-footer. Yes, it's good. Edey's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and every year, Bane's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Siakam for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And then Morant with the jam.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
To the middle. And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Edey. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Siakam. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Siakam. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, stolen by Morant. And so Indiana takes this one by a Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.